This is Mike Randle from the Action Network talking about the number one seeded Gonzaga Bulldogs entering undefeated to this year's tournament, 26-0. They're looking for the perfect season, the first time since 1976 in the Indiana Hoosiers. Well, if a team is going to knock them off, they have to do certain things well, which is why I've identified 5 teams that I think could beat the Bulldogs. The first one is the Alabama Crimson Tide. They would meet them in the Final Four, and the biggest resistance could come from Nate Oates' squad. They are a complete team on offense and defense. They're in the top 10 in defending three-pointers. They hold opponents just 28.8% from deep, and they're second overall in adjusted defensive efficiency. They have the athletes on offense that can drive the basketball and can attack Gonzaga and put them on their heels. Jaden Shackelford, Herb Jones, John Petty from deep. Alabama has the right profile to knock off the Bulldogs. The second team they wouldn't meet until the national championship, and that's Illinois. A championship matchup between Gonzaga and Illinois would be epic. The Fighting Illini have won 14 of the last 15 games, and they have an absurd 12-5 record against Quad 1 opponents. Only one other team, Oak State, has at least 10 Quad 1 victories. Ayo Dosunmu, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 7-foot big man Kofi Coburn, 17.5 points per game, almost 10 rebounds per game. They have the inside-outside combination, and Brad Underwood's team is top 7 in offense and top 5 in defensive efficiency per KenPom. That's an elite metric balance. Illinois holds their opponents at just 45.4% from two-point range, and they make three-pointers at a top 25 rate. Offense, defense, balance, that's what Illinois has. They could be a threat as well. How about the Baylor Bears? Now listen, Baylor's certainly talented, but they really haven't played at that elite level since returning from a 3-week COVID pause in February. Jared Butler, superior player, NBA player, 17 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, 43% from three-point range. He's an All-American, but the Baylor offensive turnovers and poor free throw shooting are major concerns. Regardless, Baylor is the best three-point shooting team in the country, 41.8%. They have the no-middle defense, they have the talent, and Scott Drew has done a fantastic job in Baylor, so certainly the Bears are a threat. The fourth team they would see in their own bracket in a likely Elite Eight matchup, the Oregon Ducks. Oregon certainly has the offense. They're first in Pac-12 play at adjusted offensive efficiency and three-point percentage, making almost 40% of their threes within the conference. Oregon has superior defensive guards that like to press teams and get up and force turnovers, ranking first in conference play in defensive turnover percentage. Now, their overall defensive rating is a little low, but that's because they had several players in and out of the lineup. Chris Duarte is a big-time shot maker at the end of games. Will Richardson, their point guard, has returned, and he's played very well. They shoot threes, they're cohesive. They don't have a traditional big man inside, so rebounding is not an issue, but a 72% free throw shooting percentage is certainly solid. Oregon is a team that will not be intimidated by Gonzaga and could see them in the Elite Eight. And if you want a long shot who could upset Gonzaga, how about St. Bonaventure? The Bonnies have one main weakness, and that's depth. However, the rest of their profile is fantastic. They have a standout big man in 6'10" Osuna Suni, 11 points, 10 rebounds per game, and 4 veteran guards that are strong two-way players. They make three-pointers, 37.5% as a team, and they sit in the top 90 in the country at the free throw line. Mark Schmidt's a fantastic coach, and they blitz the A-10 tournament, winning their 3 games by an average of over 14 points per game. St. Bonaventure is superior on the defensive end, and they've heated up enough from 3 to give Gonzaga a formidable long shot opponent as a number 9 seed in the East bracket in the Final Four. If you want more information, click the link below in the description to read my full article and look at the 4 key characteristics that teams have to knock off Gonzaga. Please subscribe to Action Network's great YouTube channel for more March Madness content.